just for funsies, I thought we'd do a little compare and contrast today between my ex-husband Jake and my sexy upgrade Kevin to decide if I made a mistake by divorcing this guy. I'm not going to make any final decisions. I'm going to let you guys decide. So I'll be hanging out in the comments to see if you think that I maybe shouldn't have divorced this guy. And you guys can tell me, do you think I upgraded or downgraded? Okay, first off, we're going to compare facial expression and body language. This was a cute little selfie that I took on Thanksgiving Day. We were at a beach house with a bunch of family. And this was typical of any selfie that I ever took with Jake. I always had like some cute little like cheesy face. And then here's Jake. I wish that I could show you his whole face, but identifying. You guys, this goes way back to the beginning, like even in our wedding photos. It sucks that I can't show you his actual face, but I mean, just, hey, babe, I'm taking a picture. Bleh. And I really think that I upgraded with Kev. Look at the bright smile and just like he puts his head next to mine like he actually likes me. This one I told him not to smile because I was like, I just want a deadpan face for this selfie. But like just the body language, like he's leaning towards me and pulling me in with his little hand underneath my elbow there, like he actually loves me. Maybe it's just me, but I think he looks happy. Next up, we're going to compare selfies that these two men took of themselves. Like this right here is the photo that Jake thinks best describes him. I'm going to take this selfie. I'm going to post this on Facebook. This was on his actual Facebook. This is me. Boom. I'm not going to give my opinion or anything. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is a downgrade, but here's what Kevin thinks best represents his personality. This is a selfie that he took in the Nordstrom Rack dressing room while he was buying this beautiful blue shirt. The word beautiful shows some bias. Okay, mentally cast your vote. Next up is photos with their kids. I don't know if I need to put like a sensitive content warning on this video or something here, but here's my ex-husband with our oldest son, and they were squirrel hunting, which was ironic because at the time I was a raw vegan. So this to me was like just a horrifying moment. Like I sat out here and cried. Also, ironically, like I had a pet squirrel for the past 4 years. And so this just really breaks my heart. There's all my disclaimers. I wish that I could not black out his face because I wish you guys could see, like he constantly had like, resting bitch face. I heard somebody say RMF, resting unaliving face. And that's kind of what he has here. He has a perpetual RMF, but I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should have stayed with him. To have with one of his kids. Now, the important thing about this photo is just the fact that his little daughter thought that he was good looking enough that she wanted to include him in a selfie as a mom. And like we've raised 7 teenagers, they hate us. And the fact that she thought that he was worthy of a selfie, I don't know. I think that says a lot, top off the Jeep, happy day. But you guys decide. I'm going to start with Kev on this one here. This is supporting children and helping them work towards major life mileposts. This is Chloe graduating from her culinary arts school and becoming Chef Chloe. Here's Jake at that same graduation and supporting the kids and being there for them in basketball games, volleyball tournament. Our son coming home from his Mormon mission, birthday parties, homecoming, school plays, guitar concerts, blah, blah, blah. Next up is side pieces. This is one of the dozens and dozens of girls that my husband was secretly having affairs with behind my back. I should talk to this girl on the phone. I do lots of videos on that and pretended that I was one of his sugar babies and asked her if she could send me a selfie of herself so that I knew if she was going to be worthy of a party that we were going to throw. So she had a friend snap the selfie and sent it to Jake's cell phone. This is Kevin's side piece. It's me. Last category is hobbies. Here's Jake. I mean, I feel like some of you girls are going to be into this, so some of you might vote for Jake. He would ride this motorcycle around town, and he confessed to me after I found out about his affairs that he often had a girl on the back, and he was sometimes worried that he'd be like driving around town with a girl on the back, and I'd be on my way to Costco with the kids and like bump into him. Here's my sexy. I think he's an upgrade, but we're going to let you guys vote. I love to hike, and on my Tinder, it actually said, if you don't hike, don't swipe. Kevin and I didn't meet on Tinder. We met at the Costco gas station, but I told him that he had to hike and he had never actually hiked before in his entire life. But he told me, hey, I'm willing to start today. And this boy has gone on literally hundreds of hikes with me. I know that some of my followers saw him take me on a hike right as he was getting me out of the hospital after having multiple surgeries with a COVID blood clot 3 years ago and just kind of dragged me 10 minutes up a hiking trail. On this particular hike, he carried the backpack for me and he packed the sandwiches and wrapped them in tinfoil. I always like my sandwiches wrapped in tinfoil, not plastic. Now it's up to you guys. I'll be counting votes. I hope I don't have to go back to Jake. We'll see. I really love Kevin, but it's in your hands.